Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I want to go over Tesla. Tesla, the largest electric vehicle maker in the US, one of the most important companies in the world, in my opinion, and one of the companies that is really driving the future. And to some people claim, or some people believe, it will be the largest company in the world someday. But currently, so far for 2022, it was down 70%. That is right. Tesla is down 70% in 2022. And just to start off 2023, on the first day of trading, they were down 12%. So we've had Tesla get hit with a lot of headways. I want to go over some of these headways, why they are down 70% last year, what's the concern with the stock going on right now, and kind of give my thoughts on it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. We're going to go over Elon Musk. We're going to go over Tesla all in this video. Keep you guys up to date on what's going on with Tesla, guys. So hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, go ahead and give it a like, as it really does help out the channel. Go ahead and leave any comments below in the comment section. Let's have a discussion down there. Let's talk about you guys' thoughts on Tesla, right? Why do you guys think that is this the time to buy, or is this Elon Musk and Tesla's fall from grace? Let's have that conversation in the comment section below. And then as always, we are a new channel, so if you like what you guys hear, if you want to join us on our journey, go ahead and subscribe. We're going to come out with bigger and better videos throughout 2023 and hopefully be on a more consistent basis, guys. So thank you guys for listening. Now let's get into it. So like I've mentioned before, guys, Tesla was down 70% for 2022. 70% is a really big deal. That is a lot to be down in a single year. Now, there are a lot of heavy hitting companies that were down for 2022. The overall market was down for 2022. So 2022 was a rough year for any company. In 2022, I've said that like 20 times. It was a rough year for any company. Every company out there pretty much was down, though, unless you were in the energy section, you know, like the gas companies like that, you were pretty much down for 2022. But Tesla was down 70%. And then to even start off 2023, they were down 12%. Tesla was down 12% to start off the first day of trading in 2023. The reason because of this is because of their delivery numbers. Tesla did come out with their delivery numbers saying that they did beat deliveries by over 40% compared to the previous year. Tesla beat numbers. They reported 1.31 million deliveries in 2022. That is a lot. That is a lot of cars versus the previous year of over 936,000. So they did a tremendous job, in my opinion, by beating their numbers by 40%. That is a huge beat by any companies. There is not a lot of companies that are as large as Tesla. I can't even think of another company off the top of my head that's as large as Tesla and beating their sales by 40%. Most companies, even some of the greatest companies in the world, will give you between 10 to 20%. Tesla is giving you over 40% growth versus the previous year. So that's a tremendous job. But they are down because of this, and that is because it is lower than what analysts expect. So analysts did expect much better numbers out of them, and they did fail on those expectations. But once again, 40%, I think that is a huge win for Tesla. They continuously keep growing the needle, keep getting bigger and bigger, and proving that they are different than what much other companies are, right? They're continually growing their business, even in this type of environment that we are in. So kudos to them on that part, but they did miss on what analysts were expecting. And because of that, they were down 12%. With Tesla being down 70% for 2022, and then another 12% to start off 2023, a lot of people are concerned about what's going on with Tesla, right? What's the big concerns? What's the issues? One of the key issues that has happened with Tesla is the fact that Tesla CEO Elon Musk did recently buy Twitter in 2022. Elon Musk did buy Twitter for around $44 billion. So he did buy Twitter. He is the current CEO of Twitter. And a lot of people believe that because of his involvement with Twitter, this has caused him to be distracted from his Tesla duties. So a lot of people really don't like that because he's been very concentrated on Twitter, right? If you guys have a Twitter, if you've been paying attention, he's been tweeting left and right. He is the current CEO of Twitter. He even moved into Twitter's headquarters late last year. So he moved into Twitter to kind of advise and kind of oversee the purchase and the day-to-day activities of the Twitter platform. He's even been selling his Tesla shares to help fund Twitter. So far in 2022, he did sell $23 billion worth of Tesla stock. $23 billion. That is a lot of money. So he sold these shares primarily for the focus of helping complete the deal of Twitter, take care of his bill for purchasing Twitter. Then he did report that Twitter was on the verge of bankruptcy and is needing more cash. They needed an influx of cash. So he did sell additional Tesla stock, to help fund Twitter's day-to-day operations. And he did that a couple of times. So we do have Elon Musk being very focused on Twitter, right? So that has been a very big concern, is that we have Elon Musk focused on Twitter, and then B, we got these delivery numbers, right? We got the delivery numbers. The delivery numbers were a miss, below analyst expectations. And a lot of people believe because of this that they're showing slowing demand in Tesla, that Tesla deliveries are a sign of slowing demand, which in my opinion, this is just a me personal thing. I don't think that's true, right? One of the key things is I just want to say I live in Southern California, and I see Teslas all the time. I constantly see Teslas on the road. I see at least 2 to 3 Teslas every single day, like legit. On my way to work, on my way home, I'm seeing about 2 to 3 Teslas every single day. So I don't think people are in slowing demand for Teslas. One of the big reasons that I think that the demand can slow down, in my opinion, is because of auto loans. Auto loans have been extremely high recently. Auto loans are ranging from around 6 to 7%, when usually they're around 3 to 4%, right? If you get you around a 4% auto loan a couple of years ago, you were doing good. Now we got auto loans at 6 to 7%. One of the reasons because of this is because of interest rates, right? If you guys been following the channel, the Feds has constantly been increasing interest rates over the course of 2022, and they're going to continue to do that in 2023. And what happens when they increase interest rates is the higher the interest rate is, the more it costs to borrow money. So the higher interest rates are, the more it costs to borrow money. So because of this, people are less likely to borrow money to fund certain things. One of the two of the biggest purchases that people make when it comes to borrowing money, or two of the biggest things that people borrow money for, are for houses and cars, right? Those are usually the two big purchases that people make. Is maybe they want to buy a new house or they want to buy a new car. And with interest rates being the highest they've been in over 15 years, you have people less likely to buy a new house or a new car right now. So because of that, people are less likely to buy a Tesla, right? You really don't want to necessarily need a new house or need a new car. You may hold out a year or two until things start to level out and interest rates maybe start to get lower, especially with the fact that there's possible a looming recession coming in 2023, right? We've had recession talk all throughout the last year, and now we're in the year where possibly there's been a possible recession that can happen this year. So I don't think there's necessarily slowing demand, as in people not wanting Teslas. I think that the slowing demand comes from the fact that car loans are so high, so much higher right now, right? We're talking 6 to 7%, and that's if you have good credit, right? That's if you have fantastic credit, let alone people who may not have the best credit, right? They could probably possibly looking at, 8, 9, I even heard talks about 12% on some of them, right? Depending on how your credit is. So that is something to keep in mind. And that's something that I personally believe on why Teslas may have a slowing demand. Because when you look at the EV market, Tesla owns the largest market share when it comes to electric vehicles in the United States. When it comes to just luxury EVs, which is the main field that Tesla operates out of, they own 86% of the market share in electric vehicles. 86%. And in total electric vehicles, they own 65%, right? So where Tesla is by far the biggest player. Now, this market share will get lower as time goes on, right? As time goes on, you got newer players and other companies start to make, more cars and stuff like that. That market share will go down, but it's not going to go down by a dramatic amount. They're not going to go from 65% to say, 15% next year or the next 2 years, right? So that is something to keep in mind. I think that all automakers car loans or cars are going to go down for 2023, not just Tesla. I don't believe they're facing a slowing demand because of Tesla. I believe they're facing a slower demand because of how high car loan rates are, right? So now it goes down to the real question is this the time to buy Tesla? Is this the time to buy Tesla? And that one is really up to you. Now, when it comes to in my opinion, when it comes to the issues with Tesla is you have so-called slowing demand. I don't think they're having slowing demand because of the Tesla vehicle. I think just cars in general are having a slowing demand. I think cars in general are having a slowing demand because of how high car loan rates are. B, Tesla or Elon Musk involvement in Twitter. I think that is an issue that was in 2022. I think Elon Musk's issues with Twitter and his involvement in there, I think that is a 2022 issue. I do think that he will be less involved in 2023, specifically when he finds another CEO, as he has came out and said that he is looking for a CEO. He had a Twitter poll where he said, should he step down, and he will abide by whatever the results of that Twitter poll was. And it was voted that he should step down as the CEO of Twitter. So I think that he will be less involved in Twitter in 2023, specifically the later half of 2023, once they get a CEO in place. So I do think that he may be still heavily involved in 2023 in the beginning, but I think in the later half, you see him slowly start to step away from Twitter and let the new CEO, whoever that might be involved. So I think that when it comes to the stock of Tesla, I think it's at a good price. I think it's at a good price, specifically, especially if you believe in Tesla, right? If you believe in the Tesla future, if you believe in electric vehicles, as of right now, the market share for EVs are around 5 to 6% of the total market share for cars sold in the US. So EVs only account for around 5 to 6% of the total market share of cars sold in the US. And you have Tesla being the largest EV maker in the US at 65%. So that, and I think that EVs are the future. I think with the exception of these next 2-3 years, I think 10 years from now, 5 to 10 years from now, if you were to buy a brand new car and you can afford it, I think you're going for an electric vehicle. And I think that because of how popular and how brand that Tesla is, they almost have a moat almost in the electric car field, right? They almost have a moat. When you own 65% of the market share, you pretty much have a moat, in my opinion. And I think that they, at the moment, they have a moat. Now that can change, right? Because I think that market share is going to go down. I don't think they're going to be at 65% forever, as in more companies are going to get more competitive and things like that. But I think that they're going to be the largest. I think they're going to be the largest and at least double to triple the number two. I think they're always going to be double and almost triple in market share compared to the number two. So I think that if you believe in electric vehicles, which I believe electric vehicles are going to be the future, if you believe in Tesla and you believe in Elon Musk and that they can execute on everything that they're saying they're going to execute on, and that's the key word, if they can execute, right? Because as of right now, they are a car maker. They're an electric car maker, but they have aspirations to be something more, right? So if you believe in that, if you believe in that future, if you believe in Elon, that I think that now is possibly a good time to buy Tesla, me personally. Now, do your own research and make your own judgment calls. But I think that if you believe in Tesla, if you believe in Elon, and you believe in the future, you got shares at the lowest they have been since 2020, since August of 2020. So we're talking about over 2 years time. This is the lowest they have been. I think that you kind of keep this on your watch list and you kind of watch it. So that's my personal opinion, guys. Let me know what you guys have at the bottom in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys got any questions. Let me know your thoughts. Let's have a conversation. Do you believe this is the time to buy Tesla, or you believe no, this is still not the time, that there's a lot more, that is a lot more, that it can go down even more aggressively, and that you could possibly get it even at a cheaper price? So thank you guys for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. If you like the video, go ahead and leave a like. Once again, leave those comments below. I love having discussions and talking to you guys. Leave those comments below. And if you're new, we are a new channel. We are growing. We're trying to get bigger. Go ahead and subscribe. Join us on our journey, guys. I really appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.